Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be doing some baking. I am having such, I don't want to say a meh day, but a meh day. And I just thought to myself, what do I enjoy to do on days like today? And that is bake. And what do I love at the minute? Gails. What do I love from Gails? Cherry and chocolate scones. So you've guessed it, we're going to be baking cherry and chocolate scones together. I've never made cherry and chocolate scones before. How many times am I going to say that in one sentence? But we're going to be making that today. I'm going to be following a recipe online, but I thought I'd bring you with me because why not? So let's get into it. So I went into Sainsbury's literally straight from work. Excuse today's outfit, but if this doesn't sum up the day, I don't know what does. Do you know what? I actually went to spin this morning, so I'm allowed to feel like this. Also, this angle is not great because you're kind of like down on the counter and kind of like up, which is why I'm leant over. But got the goods: plain flour, chocolate, whipping cream, butter, some cherries, and I also picked up some scone mix just in case this goes horrendously wrong. I can cheat. Do you know what? The lighting in this kitchen is just not doing it for me. I literally don't know where to put you, but this will do. So I'm going to be following a recipe from online, and oh, that's cute. It lets you like tick it off when you when you've like supposedly put it in. I haven't put anything in yet, but that's not the point. It's also all listed as like cups and stuff, so best believe I'm gonna have to Google how to translate that into like grams. But right, so first step, preheat the oven to 450 degrees. What is that in gas? Normally everything goes on a 6, so I'm gonna put it on a 6. That'll do. Cut butter into flour mixture with a pastry blender until crumbly and mixture resembles small peas. Then freeze it. Add 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons cream. This recipe doesn't make much sense to me. Add 3/4 cups of what? Wow. Put flour and butter together and make them into peas. Put them in the freezer. Then put everything together until it's moist. And then roll them into balls and put them in the oven. That sounds easy enough. Do you know what? This is exciting because I've just found these bad boys, which means I don't need to translate into measuring and stuff because this says cups on it. So it says stir first 4 ingredients into a large bowl. So that is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Let me do that. Okay, so the first step is 4 scoops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. These are definitely half cups, aren't they? Yeah, that's a half cup. So 4 of those, just need 2 full cups. Let's pop that there. Let me just get rid of this. 1/3 cup of sugar. It doesn't specify what sugar, so I'm assuming white caster sugar is absolutely fine. It's gonna have to be because that's what I've got. Beautiful. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which we're just gonna, yeah, that'll do. And one tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Surely not a whole tablespoon. I don't even think I've got a whole tablespoon in there. Surely not a whole tablespoon. I made cupcakes the other day and it only wanted like 1/2 teaspoon. Oh, well, that's like, that'll do. I may as well just finish that off. Tablespoon. That definitely says tablespoon and not teaspoon. How bizarre. Well, anyway, let's mix that up. How are you meant to measure 1/2 cup of a solid? Not that the flour's not solid, but how is 1/2 cup going to fit into this thing? Like, am I meant to squish it right down so it fully fits inside all of it? Like, is that half a cup? I guess. Who knows? But it says to cut it into the bowl, so let's just do this. Oh. I've just realised it says I need a pastry blender. I don't have one of those. Would a cake whisk work? Would a cake whisk work? Or do I just squish it in together? Like this? I don't know if a cake whisk would work. Like, I really don't. Do you know what? I'm just going to do it like this. I'm just going to keep doing this until it somewhat resembles peas. But I feel like there's not enough butter to make it all stick like peas. Smells delicious though, it just smells like pure flour. Yummy. I feel like this is absolutely not what the recipe is after. But hey ho. And why does it want it to go in the freezer? I have to freeze this for 5 minutes afterwards. Why? Let me just make sure I've not missed out a key ingredient like. No, I haven't. Until resemble small peas. Then freeze for 5 minutes. Right, this does not resemble small peas in the slightest. I don't really know what's going on here. And this ready mix does not say to make it into small peas, so I'm just gonna leave it like this and hope for the best. This is gonna sound so stupid, and I've also moved down to the floor because I couldn't be bothered to pick up the camera. How do I measure 3/4 cups? This is 1/4, so is it 3 of these? Surely yes, surely it's 3 of these. So 3 of these plus 2 tablespoons of cream, add the cherries, add the chocolate, and just keep stirring until the grind ingredients are moist. And then put on wax paper, which I assume is grease-proof baking paper. And then cut into 8 wedges and pop them 2 inches apart and put them on the baking sheet. And then brush with more cream. Right, let's do this, we've got this. So 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just remembered I was going to double this recipe because this only makes 8 and I wanted 16, but we're not going to do that now. And then it says 2 tablespoons, but this is a big tablespoon, so we're just going to do 1.5 because this is, oh, well that is 2, never mind. Let's use that to mix it. Cherries, how many cherries do I need? 1/4 cup dried cherries. That's this one again. Do you know what? I'm already in such a better mood just from starting to make this. Oh, have some more. Oh, that's too many. Never mind. Can you ever have too many cherries in a cherry scone? Probably not. I don't know what it is. I just love baking so much. It just makes me so happy, but it makes me so fat at the same time. But who cares? Right, we also need some chocolate up in here. Delicious. Every time I open up big bars of chocolate like this, it just reminds me of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, I always just, why am I opening that so badly? I just always want there to be a golden ticket inside, and then obviously never is. Right. Is this an appropriate knife to be using to cut this? I should probably do this on a chopping board. Am I cutting the surface? No, but let me grab one anyway. This is a rented property, you know. You've got to take extra precautions. Can't be leaving any scratches on their surface. But yeah, that's a fun conversation to have. I moved house in the time that I stopped doing YouTube. If you're new here, I started filming videos in lockdown and then just stopped about a year ago. And since then, I've moved house. So I've been in this new one for about 2 months. It's a lot bigger than the old one, and it is really nice. It feels really homely, which is good, because at first, when we first looked at it, it really was not. But now we've got all our stuff in, and like we've paid to put in new carpets, and we've painted and stuff. So yeah, it's looking and feeling very good. It is nice here. I might have touched upon it in another video, or I might be about to touch upon it in a video, but I was actually in the process of buying my own place. But that is a story for a different day. That is not a today whilst making chalky scones topic. Let's put it in and mix it and just see what happens, because I might end up wanting some more. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know why this needed to be frozen. This looks fine. Scrummy. Are you even baking if you're not using your belly to keep the bowl still and just using your hands to mix because the spoon is taking too long? Honestly, get me on Great British Bake Off. Right. That screams premium scone mixture to me. I think as far as scone mixture goes, that's bloody lovely. That is phenomenal. Oosh, oosh. You know when you make bread and you have to punch it? How random is that? Poor bread. Look at that for a scone mixture. Imagine a scone that big. Oh, with a cup of tea. Delicious. So it basically says now that I've got to make 8 of these, pop them on there and pop them in the oven. In they go. How exciting. And we will come back and check on these bad boys in 15 minutes. Bye, scones. Do you know what? It's actually crazy how good baking makes me feel. Like, that's literally taken me, what, like 5 minutes? And I'm already in such a better mood. Do you know what I don't find therapeutic? Washing up. Hate it. Actually, do you know what? Washing up in itself, I don't mind. Putting away washing up, that's what I hate. I absolutely loathe it. But I am actually going to do the washing up now, so I'll catch up with you when the scones are out of the oven. Oh my god! Look how well they're doing! Look at my little baby scones. I'm so excited to eat you. Is this buttercream? Ooh. Disgusting. My scones are done. Look how good they look. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. Let me just pick you up. Tell me that they don't look fresh out of Gails Bakery. They are sexy, if I do say so myself. They look delicious. They look so professional. I mean, this one's a little small. Lots of chalky on the bottom though. They look bloody lovely. Oh my god, I can't wait to tuck into one of these. I'm gonna put the kettle on immediately, make a cup of tea, and have a scone. Oh my god, I'm so excited. They look delicious, if I do say so myself. I might be missing a trick by being a baker, you know. I feel like they definitely didn't need to be frozen, and I just kind of wung it. Or winged it, however you say it. Oh, I'm so excited to try one. Let me make my cup of tea, and I'll be back. Guys, I've got my cup of tea. I've got my scone. Oh my god, it smells phenomenal. It smells so good. Why am I so excited about scone? In fact, I'm not going to steal away from my excitement. I made this. I made this bad boy and I'm excited to try it. Let me just give you a close-up of my scone. Look how well it's sticking to the plate. Oh my god. Oh my god. I dropped my fucking scone. That's horrendous. But anyways, it's broken up for me. Oh, look at that. Look at the chocolate inside. Right, let's get a mouthful of this. Wow, it's really falling apart. I don't think I've cooked it long enough. That is exquisite. If you were to look up in the dictionary, perfection, my scone would be there. It's so hot it's burning my mouth, and yet I just need to go in again. That is so good. I knew I should have made 16 and not just 8. Wow. The only criticisms that I can give myself, maybe chuck in more chocolate and more cherries. Don't use rock salt because I did just get a salty bit, but it was quite nice. It complemented the sweet chocolate quite well. And lastly, make more. That's the end of today's video, a nice short and sweet one, quite literally, because the scones were sweet. See what I did there? See what I did there? That was funny. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It means the absolute world. Head over to my TikTok channels and my Instagram. I post really regularly on both of those platforms as well. But thank you again for watching. Definitely go and make some scones if you haven't already. You should be all feeling inspired. Let me know in the comments below if you do end up making anything and what your go-to recipes are. And let me know other recipes you want me to try, because I love baking. If I haven't said that enough, I love baking. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna go enjoy my cup of tea, probably another scone, and the Big Bang Theory. Bye.